Hi guys, today is a small video just to talk about the change. They've published them recently. I already make like an image of it to see it better. I will just go over it with you guys, put my opinion on it. I think this is like a really interesting patch note. So first quiz night. The base block increase, base block recovery, I don't think that changed much because the unit is either iframe or it die. That is not the important part. This change is pretty good. This change was that when they hit something and they got blocked, the unit was just pretty dumb and like stun himself for like half a second. That was just really dumb. It's like good it got removed. And this is +1 target hit on the press 1. This is where like they spike towards them. And this can be really interesting and really good. The unit is really cheap leadership wise. So it will be nice to see it in the meta. No Zweilander. This is not changing anything. The unit problem is not the amount of hit, is not the damage. The unit problem is the animation. When you do your spells, you are just standing in place and really slow. In current meta, where Stalwart and Liaos and everything Claymore are meta, you are just asking to be deleted, and the unit is still high leadership, so yeah, this unit is just not it. 𝐴𝐵𝐴𝐷, the unit was played recently in the Oxygen tournament final, Tori against 𝐕𝐵𝐷, which is my team. The unit is pretty great. It's just that the unit is pretty hard to play, and it requires specific setup, and it's not the type of setup that you see often in Ranked or Siege. So these are great change, but I don't think it make it like a very meta unit. It's playable for sure, it's just that in current meta, leadership-wise, there is better choice. Like, why would you play 𝐴𝐵𝐴𝐷 when you can play 𝖲kist, when you can play Stalwart, when you can play Claymore, when you can play Berserk? Like, the unit is great, but just not very much the meta, you know? 𝖲𝖺𝗏Л, I don't think this is changing anything. The unit has the same problem as like range or any 𝖳𝗠, that currently we are in a meta where we play 4 to 5 units. The fights are like fast. You need to be a burst unit, you need to impact the fight as much as possible and really fast. And you have no downtime in current meta. So an poke unit like the 𝖳𝗠, where they will get value by, you know, having a bit of time to poke and then getting still some value when the push starts, is just not it. So yeah, for now, it's whatever. This is now the best change, Iron Reapers. The unit is like one of my favorite units because it's a new player unit. So most of the new players unlock it, at least myself, I recommend, and I think most people do for new players to unlock them fast. The HP change is really great, like it will just give them so much tankiness. It will be so much easier for new players to play them. The unit is having the best damage reduction out of every unit on the game. So together with Claymore being meta, this unit will be really tanky and will be like really impactful on map with like Reginopolis, you know, every map where it's like close fight and not open field like Wildfort. This unit will be pick and it will be really great. Now another of the most interesting change, Vuxin. His line is the best line. It means that you can now press 2 and 1 cancel, and together with their mastery, which is giving them a lot of like minimum damage, it will be a really great unit to kill Iron Reaper, Claymore, or anything like that. So this unit is pretty cheap. It will be really great. Like I think you will see it a lot. Now to the nerfs. Liaos Ranger. This is like block break value is a bit of a fake line. I don't think it changed much. Like you will still block break anything instantly. And I'm even thinking that they have a secret passive where they instant block break, because during the test that's what we saw. I could be wrong. Again, this change still, even if it's like not block break instant, it doesn't change much at all. This is testing, like it will need to be tested. Like these two lines, cannot really make an opinion out of it based on reading it. You will need to test it in game because you never know. And it's the same for every change, to be honest. You never know about any shadow change, like we call them, where like the devs decide to change things, but they don't really write it. So for example, you only have damage, you know, and block hit that got changed, but at the same time, they could change the formation or the animation of the spell, and they don't write it. So you need to test every unit at every patch. And yeah. Now to Deathman Herbalist. This unit is complete dead. You don't really need to be a mastermind to know it. The unit is like not complete dead, you know, like you can still play it. It will do okay-ish, but it's not the monsters that were getting like 80 unit kill in push like before. Like this unit will play it in a push, and if people were playing not much Stalwart and they were playing only like Phalanx, Claymore Zerk, Liao, you will farm so much if you had a bit of frontline, but This is to reduce their value a bit, and yeah, the unit I think will be kinda out of the meta now. 𝐷𝐸𝐿 and Militia. This can seem like an insane nerf, but it's actually not. The targeted throw double cooldown just means that you will now have to press 2 in the back lane, mid lane. Like, you know, you will throw deep into the fight and then press V for like 20 seconds. So you will only hit the front lane. It's not that deep. The nerf is not that huge. This nerf is also a bit of like a small nerf. The node at like 2 to 3 levels, so I think it's like 100 or 150 damage nerf per hit. The unit is like doing 1100 or 1200 with the good doctrine. It's not that deep. Like the unit will still be like an insane exotic. You can still kill all the blobs. You can still do much. The Stalwart nerf is really great. This is in top of the older nerf. I don't know if you guys remember, but this is great. Like Stalwart should not be allowed to hit you from Narnia when like they're hitting you, you know, from 20 meters. It's like, yeah, it's just not it, and this is a great nerf. No to the nerf that is a bit useless. 𝖤𝐸𝐾𝐳, they are the goats on the earth, they are the goats on the ground. It's like the best cav and the best infantry at the same time. The nerf is just not changing anything. Like they don't have much weakness, and this is not adding any weakness, and they will just be played as much. No Rattan Rune Shield. Most people will not understand the nerf, but I have my own theory that I think is pretty much know it's true. Is that Rattan Rune Shield is very spam in the Chinese server because they have different doctrines as us. They have legendary doctrines, and they spam Rattan Rune Shield. So I don't think the nerf is like for us. But yeah, we are playing Rattan Pike anyway on our server because we don't have legendary doctrines. And Rattan Pike is stacking higher poison. Rattan Rune Shield is stacking it faster, but it doesn't really matter. That was about it for the change. As always, I'm publishing everything first on the community Discord. I will do the swap for the tier list, like I already do them 1 or 2 weeks after the change, you know, just to have a bit of data to understand everything. So if you don't want to miss anything, just join it. The link will be in the description. I have recently reworked all the units guide, so now you have clear data on how to use the counters, you know, everything. That was about it for today, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.